tested. Kassi Labs, ladies and gentlemen.
Way to go, a lady entrepreneur.
Thank you. Just one question. How do I move forward on the green play button? Just so I don't, okay. So hi everyone, thank you for having me. My name is Maya and I am the co-founder of Kassi Labs, and we're developing Kassi, the world's first IoT cannabis hub. So we know that cannabis is highly personalized. That means that what's gonna work for me is not necessarily gonna work for you. So there's no one size fits all. Now, unfortunately, finding that right size is quite difficult. It requires accessing accurate consumption data and treatment effects. And this is exactly the problem that Kassi solves. So Kassi automates the entire process of consumption tracking, making it easier for users to register their effects, sharing that with the community as well as the industry. So Kassi, in its essence, incorporates all of the needs of cannabis consumers. It keeps my cannabis potent by adjusting humidity and also keeping track on humidity and temperature. It also has a grinder, a child-safe lid, as well as a smart scale that automatically communicates all information to my voice-activated app. This means that once I go to my app, I can automatically track my entire consumption history without lifting a finger. I can also rate my strain, I can contact dispensaries, and I can share that information with other users. If I'm in North America, I can scan the barcode on my unique cannabis products so that I can track cultivar information and exact CBD and THC levels. Of course, we will also open our API so that doctors, strain consultants, and medical professionals can not only access this data, but also communicate with their patients, understanding their effects in real time. Now, can you imagine the value of having such accurate data, understanding who consumed, what, when, why, as well as what were the effects? Now, we don't have just great technology, but we also have a great team. Kassi Labs was founded in 2018 by entrepreneur and cannabis advocate Ido Chavillo, and we have a professional executive team. We're also backed by an expert advisory board, most notably Shai Sarid, founder of Siach Medical Cannabis Farm, and Eran Mordechai, co-founder of Leaf Autonomous Cannabis Grow System. Right now, we have our initial prototype and over 1,000 people that have already joined Kassi's community. Now we're trying to raise $500,000 so that we can bring 100 working units to market. All of them will go to beta testing with medical cannabis patients of Siach Farm. From that point on, we'll need an additional $1 million to produce 10,000 units and go to market and start making a real impact with Kassi. Thank you.
That's how you do it in time, ladies and gentlemen. Judges?
So I just have a question about, so this is specifically for flower products only. What is the user, what kind of information do they have to enter manually in order to track it, like as far as how much they're consuming, or is there something that measures that as well in the system?
So that's a great question. So it depends. Once I put my cannabis inside, I can either manually put in my strain, so we'll have a drop-down menu, or as I said, right now in North America, we're hoping to be able to do this in other countries later on, you can automatically scan the UID, so you're going to get all of that information. So as far as the user is concerned, he's not going to have to put any information, but only track their treatment. That means that I can set a notification saying 10 minutes after each time that I used, I can get a pop-up notification asking me, how do I feel? Did my headache get better or did it get worse? And then I can just do this with my app. But the entire process, which we know is problematic for users, is that they have to register each time, how many grams did I use, what were the compounds, and this is what's not enabling them to effectively track the treatment, and this is exactly what Kassi targets.
Another question from the judges?
Is the business model just like a one-time sale, or is there a recurring
That's
revenue?
also a great question. So we have actually a triple business model. At first, it will be through direct sales of the product, obviously of Kassi, that's to the users. We're also going to have a SaaS platform, meaning that doctors or strain consultants can construct their own questions and they can send them to the users in real time. And then the third part will be, after we accumulated enough data, obviously analyzing and selling that data so that the industry as a whole can actually benefit from this information.
Any other questions from the judges?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Okay.
So over to the winner. I will let Dave Hess from Tress announce. I was not part of the process.
Okay, well, without further ado, congratulations to everyone, but more, super congratulations to our 2019 winner of the CannaTech Pitch Slam goes to Kassi Labs, Maya.
Okay, and what she wins is $5,000 in advertising from Cannabis Now. iCAN gives $10,000 in services, and Zuber Lawler and Del Duca LLP give $10,000 in services. That's a $25,000 value for winning this pitch, ladies and gentlemen.
We also want to thank all the sponsors, and of course thank CannaTech and thank Cannabis Now. In addition, you're going to be receiving a $5,000 worth of media purchase with Cannabis Now as well. Congratulations to everybody. Keep up the good work. Ido, congratulations. You want to?